Welcome back to the F40 channel. So today we've got a couple of pretty cool updates, a couple of things going on. So I'll cover those in a minute. A bit of a busy day today, so thought I'd do a quick update now. Everyone in Europe's Friday night probably, Saturday morning here. So we've got a lot going on, but just a quick rundown. And decided to put the Prancing Horse shirt on today. Blast from the past, bit of an improvement. I've got my microphone, but now I've just got to work out how to charge it. So anyway, the technology's coming. So one of the things that's going on, I'll show you this. This is actually the wrong carbon. And it's an absolute shocker. So I'm obviously not going to use that rear valance. That's a console next to it, but I'm not going to use that rear valance. So I've got some carbon. I've sourced it. I haven't got it yet, but there's no point putting that on and reinforcing all the back of this yet until I get the top right. So I'll lay all that in later and get that later, and it's a couple of grand. So it's not cheap, but it is in the scheme of things, and it'll make things a lot stiffer and stronger when I lay all that in the back. Hey Brucey, had your breakfast, mate? All good? Yeah, mate. So we'll, the gearbox things are not sorted out yet, so I need to find that manual Lamborghini selector box, which is $3 grand for a new one, for a little cover and a shaft. Matt's got one, my partner on this build, the triple build. I might have to actually machine it and copy that one, or just spend the $3 grand on a new one, unless someone can come up with a second-hand one somewhere. We'll see. As far as the mating to the engine, adapter plate, starter motor, clutch, that's all sorted, so I know what to do there. It's just a matter of getting the parts. What I've been playing around with is this rear clam. You'll see it's flipped up back the other way now. Now, what typically happens with these, which I've seen on not just this one, but real ones, is they pull here and sag down. Now this one, I've got jack stands under it and I've heated it up. You can see when I lift the oil can, oh, it's nearly right now. What I'm going to do, I've put heat through here, but what I'm thinking is going on is actually I need to put heat through there. So through this way. And then I think it's going to relax and be the right shape. You can see how flat that side is. It looks unreal. That's really good. So this side just needs the same treatment, so it stays where I leave it. So that's what the heat gun's there for. I heat up through there, let it relax into that shape. Then I'll probably reinforce it with a bit more glass in a couple of spots, and then later on we can do the carbon inlay with the original old carbon, which will be cool, and make it look authentic. Good tribute. So that's coming up nicely. Still keen to undercoat that. Where's your ball, mate? Where's your ball, Bruce? So it's pretty cool. I like days like this because I can work in the shed. There's jobs to do inside. Look at that roof. Looks mint. Got that done. Matches in with the carport. Got a few jobs to do inside the house today, but my brother's coming up today. Look at this mess. There's just mess everywhere because I've ripped all this racking out and I've started moving all the racking over to the new shed, so there's stuff everywhere. So I've got to do a massive clean up. Got tail shaft computer coming today, so that'll be pretty cool. I might be able to update later with an actual start up of the VK. That'll be the first start ever. Which would be mega. So this thing's an animal. I just love that rear stance and those rears. They're just unreal. Looks tough. Anyway, we'll get that happening. And thanks to Mick. Mick's been working on some developments of the lights. 125/60 is what I reckon it is, and 90/75. So that's metric for everyone, of course. So So we'll see if we can source them. Mick reckons he's found something similar to this, so that'll be good. And the other cool thing that's happening is we have actually machined the corners. So the rear uprights that hold the rear wheels on, we're doing obviously center locks. They've been CNC'd out of billet and they look mega. I will share pictures of that probably next week. They are going to look amazing. I'm actually thinking of leaving them in the CNC billet format rather than acid dipping and shot blasting, just because they look so awesome. So I'm already getting into hot rod mode on this thing. Obviously a long way to go, and the chassis was supposed to start this week, but obviously I haven't got to it because, I mean, look at all my motorbike gear and switches for the house and mess, and I've pulled all this racking out, and because we've got to move, so a lot going on, a lot of projects at the same time, but obviously this is the main mega project. So that's a lot of the updates for now. What I'll do is I'll jump on later, and when we're working on this VK. Oh, there's my copper fuel line. Oh yeah, I watched some coverage from Matt Armstrong around the copper lines. That was unreal. It was good. I liked it. Got some similar themes going on here. I made all these brake lines going through around here, around there. So this has got brake lines all done, clutch is working, brakes are working, power steering's working, radios all hooked up, all the fuel lines, fuel pumps, fuel pressure regulator, tank, everything's done. It's got fuel to the engine. It was just the spark was the issue, which we think is the computer. So we'll get into that later. All those boxes there, that's all cardboard I'm saving for mixing up filler and doing bodywork for this. So that's why I've got a bunch of cardboard there. So we're in a bit of a transitional state at the minute. But the main thing for me is, I know there's stuff everywhere, the main thing for me is there's actually progress every day. Something has to happen to this every day, even if it's a tiny thing. Otherwise, if it just sits here and nothing's happening, then it starts to become a burden. So you've just got to chip away, do one little thing. Even if you source something or find something that gets you one step further towards a finished product, that's all you need. And the cool thing is all these projects online, because we've got like 8 builds now online that I'm watching, and more people to talk to about these builds. So like the Plastic Fantastic one now, which is unreal. And like I said last time, they're all totally different builds. They're all got totally different ideas, different engines, different chassis, different structure. It's really interesting to see what's going on. And now in the media, even the talk of Ferrari reproducing this car for someone special, obviously. So everyone wants one, and why wouldn't you? Like, the reason I'm doing this is when I was 20 years old, I got a ride in a F40. I got taken to the racetrack in an F40, and that was it. I was hooked. And once I started working on it and looking at it, this back in the 90s, 2000s actually, early 2000s, I just started drawing it up. I grabbed a pen and paper and started measuring things and drawing things. That was, 25 years ago. So that's how long it's taken me to get to this point. But we're really pushing ahead now. This is going to happen. So pretty excited. Here's Bruce, he's back, he's checking on me, make sure everything's okay, see who I'm talking to. Please like and subscribe to the YouTube channel. I know I say hard work pays off. Been saying that for a long time, but also I've seen one of my mates, Doolan, talking about the old hard work pays off. Hard work also burns you out if you're not careful, but there's another one I got. Luck favours the observant. So keep your eyes open and don't just head down bum up hard working all the time. That's a good thing. If you pop your head up and have a look around every now and then and be observant, you'll see more opportunities and easier ways to do things so you don't burn yourself out. Alright, see you later guys.